Hello friends, my name is Rada Masood. Today we shall discuss about a topic that what is project management. Friend, today's topic is very interesting and very important if you are a student and you are planning to give exam of PMP, or you are already working in any organization as a project manager. So this is a very important topic. So let's just start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's just start, friend. What is project management? Friend, before going into the deep, we must have to understand that basically what is project actually. Because whenever we talk about project management, basically we are referring to managing a project actually. Okay, so project management, if you just see these two terms, project management, so that means we are managing the project. So, what is actually project? Okay, project is a temporary venture that exists to produce a defined outcome. Each project will have agreed and unique objectives as well as its own project plan, budget, timeline, and deliverables and tasks. Basically, friend, project is a there are two ingredients which are very important: unique and temporary. Unique and temporary. Unique means that it is we are doing it on the first time. Every project is unique. Whatever the project is unique actually. Okay. First of all, it is unique. Then temporary. Temporary means that every project will finish at some time. Like if you start a project in the month of January and it is finishing in the month of July, so after July the project will finish, no more resources will be working on them, and resources will be released and project will be closed. So project is a temporary and a unique. Temporary means that it will finish at some time, it is not an ongoing task. And temporary and unique means that it is unique. Like unique means that it is doing it on the first time. Every project is unique. For example, if you are implementing e-commerce solution, so it's a project. You are implementing a new business solution, so it is a project. You are implementing a new business process, it's a project. You are building a flyover, it's a project. So every project which is unique and temporary and producing a new output, product or result, it is called as project. Okay. Now uh, project management, that means project management can be defined as the discipline of applying a specific process and principles to initiate, plan, execute, and manage the way that new initiatives or changes are implemented within an organization. Basically, friend, project management means that you are using the best practices, processes, and procedures to implement a project. Okay, so that is called as the concept of project management. Now, the project management, the key concepts or components in the project management are time. Time means the intended duration of the project. The time required. For example, every project needs some specific time. For example, you are implementing a project within 5 months. So it is the time required for the project management. Time is also a constraint as well. Constraint means the limitation, that means you must have to complete that project within time duration. Then the cost means the budget, the funds required for the project. Every project has a limited cost. A limited cost means that you must have to complete that project within particular cost. For example, $4,000 cost is required to implement a e-commerce solution. Scope. Scope means the boundaries of the deliverables. Like 5 modules are there which you have to deliver in the e-commerce solution, so this is the scope. If any modules which you are asking more than like the agreed scope, so we shall consider this as a change request. Quality. Quality means that you are the standard of the outcome of the project as per the scope of work. Okay, so that is called as the quality. Quality means that you are checking that as per the signed scope of work you are delivering the things you are delivering. Okay, so there are four major components of the project management: time, the time required for implementation of a project; cost, the limitation of the cost, the funds and budget; scope, the boundaries of the deliverables; quality, the check and balance for the agreed scope of work. Okay, so these are the four components of the project management, which are key components of project management. Now, the stages of project management. The first stage is the initiation. In the initiation phase, we are basically the project manager define what the project will achieve and realize, working with the project sponsor and stakeholders to agree deliverables. This is the first stage of the project. This is the very basic stage, very initial stage of the project. If you just see the term initiation, in this stage, project manager defines that what are the objectives, aims, why you are starting a project. So in that stage, you are just doing all the necessary things related to initiation, related to objectives, aims, realizing, understanding the objectives and aims of the project, and you are identifying the stakeholders. You are basically, you are just starting the things actually. Okay, so this is just called as the initiation phase, a very basic or very first stage of the project. Then the next stage is planning. In this planning stage, project manager records all the tasks and assign deadlines for each, as well as stating the relationship and dependencies. So basically, in this stage, project manager do all the planning for scope management, time management, costing, stakeholder management. So all the, basically all the planning related to project, that how will you achieve the completion or closure of a project actually. Closure of a project, like project plans, the project schedule, communication management plans, issue law, the how will you manage the stakeholders. So all the major types of planning will be done in this phase. Then the execution phase, the project manager builds the project team and also collect and allocate the resources and budget available to specific tasks. In this phase, the actual execution of the project starts. Like planning is done, okay, and then the actual in the actual, the resources will start development. So in this phase, the execution of a project will start. Monitoring and controlling. Monitoring and controlling phase means that you are basically judging that whatever the target timelines and cost, either your project is going as per the required timelines or cost as well or not. If you are not doing so, you have to take the right action so that your project can bring back on the right stage and bring back on track. So this is the monitoring and controlling phase. And in the last phase, this is the closing phase. Closing phase means that, like, all the deliverables are completed, and in that phase you are closing the project. Closing means that you are releasing the resources, you are getting the sign off from the customer, you are making the lesson learned documents. So closing is the last stage of a project, in which you are actually you are closing the project and releasing the resources. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks for watching the video. Thank you.